Okay, class, today we're going to talk about making purchasing decisions. And here we have a note here. You often need to make purchasing decisions based upon price. Finding the lower unit price is often the way to determine the better buy. And we talked about better buy back in module 2 when we did unit rate. So we're going to see here when we go into the store, how do we figure out which one is our better buy? Okay, so the first example here we have is using unit prices. So our example says a chef wants to choose between the two specials below to order gourmet potatoes. Which is the better buy? So in fingerlings here, we have 16 8.2 pound boxes for $97.68. At Petites, we have 12 9.5 pound boxes for the same price. So which one do you think would be the better buy just by looking at it? Okay, so to figure out which one would be the better buy, we have to first figure out how many pounds are in this box. So we need to take this 8.25 and multiply it by 16. Okay, when we calculate that, we get 132. All right, so this is how many are in this box, how many pounds are in this box. So to calculate that, we can either set up a proportion, and we're going to make that note here. Or we can take the price and divide it by the quantity. Okay, either way. So now we know you're not going to take a piece of paper into Walmart or into Kroger and set up a proportion. You're going to take the price and you're going to divide it by the quantity. So we're going to take the price here. I'm going to show you both ways. We'll do the proportion first. And we're comparing the price per pound. Okay, so for $97.68, that's 132 here. And we're always trying to figure out per one. So how much would it be per one? So this is one way you can set it up. The next way you do is take the price, $97.68, and divide it by the quantity. You get the same thing. Okay, so once you take a minute with your partner and divide that out. Okay, you and your partner should have gotten 74 cents. Okay, so now what I want you to do with your partner, I want you to go ahead and figure out what Petites would be by using the same technique, either by percent proportion, by unit rate, or by taking the price and dividing it by the quantity. Okay, so what you should have done first is try to figure out what the quantity was for the 12 9.5 pound boxes. You should have gotten 114. You would take that and take the price and divide it by that 114 to get 86 cents. Or you can set it up as a proportion. So which one would have the better buy? It would be fingerlings. Because 74 cents is less than 86 cents. Okay, here we have an example analyzing sales here. We have the skateboard Brandon wants to buy is on sale at 2 different stores. Here at Rad Sports, the regular price of the skateboard is $59.79 and the discount is 20% off. At Board World, it's $65.29 with the 4th off. Okay, so first we need to figure out what that 4th is. So that 4th means that's a quarter, so that's 25% off. Okay, so again, we would take our price of each one of them and multiply it by whatever the discount is to get how much it is we need to take off. Okay, so we would take $59.79 and multiply it by, which we have to turn this into a decimal, multiply by 0.2. Okay, and we would get $11.96. Okay, and we would take that, that's the amount of the discount. And we know with discounts, we subtract. Okay, we would subtract that $11.96 from that $59.79, and we would get $47.83. That's how much it would be at Rad Sports. Okay, so now we need to figure out what it is at Board World. So we would take that $65.29 and multiply by 0.25. Okay, and I would get $16.32. So now we would take that $65.29 and subtract, and we would get $48.97. Okay, so which store has the better buy and why? Okay, the next example here says Aubrey can buy the electronic book reader she wants on sale at 2 different stores, online and one in her town. Which is a better buy? Books Online or Best Books? Here we have a regular price of $2.29, take $60 off, and shipping costs of 5%. Here we have a regular price of $1.99, 10% off sale, and a mailing rebate for $10. So you do one discount at a time, one coupon at a time. Okay, so we'll take the one from Books Online. It says $60 off, so we'll subtract 60 from that, and we get $169. Okay, check. Okay, shipping cost is 5%, so this is a subtracting. This is going to add shipping costs because it costs us to ship. So we'll first add this, make this a decimal, so it's 0.05. We'll do 169 times 0.05, which would give me $8.45 in shipping costs, and we have to add that back to that. So it'd be 169 plus 845, which will give me 177.45 as this cost. Okay, so here what I want you to do with your partner is I want you to figure out what this one would be with a 10% off and a $10 rebate. Okay, so what you should come up with is 10% of $199 is $19.99. That is a 10% off. That's subtract, and a rebate, a mailing rebate, you get that money back. So you're going to subtract that word as well. Okay. So when you do that, you'll get a total of $169.01. So which has the better buy would be Best Books, because $169.01 is less than $177.45.